Hello, fellow graduates. Thank you for joining us along with your family, friends, and others who have supported you throughout your academic journey at Lakehead. I'm Abby, and I'm thrilled to be graduating this year with my Bachelor's of Education. While you wait for our program to begin, please gather your friends, family, and others who have supported you, whether they're in person or virtually, to help celebrate the day. Our program will begin shortly.
Hello everyone, my name is Harsh Khilani and today I am so very proud to be graduating with my Masters in Computer Science degree from Lakehead this year. To make the most of our special celebration, we want to hear from you. Share your experience with your fellow graduating students by tagging your social media messages with #LakeheadGrad. Thanks again for tuning in and we will begin shortly.
Bonjour and welcome to our session today, Convocation 2021. And I want to thank everybody for coming here to show their support and their happiness for our graduates today. And as always, I thank the Creator. I'm going to say a prayer mixed for our students and staff and everybody that has come here. And say, Bonjour, Gitchimanatu, Miigwech, for all the children and people that have come here. Kanagaman nukam gigish shomasak nakomasak minwa banojin washe abanojin Miigwech Gitchimanatu for the day. We abanojin for the life that they have, the children, and how they grow up and to become adult students at an institution like this. Thank you, Creator, for the sunny day that we have and all the blessings that we have been given and our good life that we can live. So I ask a blessing on everybody to be good, travel safe, and do well. I know our graduates will do just that. So thank you for coming to LU and helping us to help you and be good. Miwe, miigwech, wawashna.
Welcome to Lakehead University's 56th session of Convocation. I have the distinct pleasure of being Chancellor of Lakehead University, and it is my great privilege to declare this convocation open.
Madam Chancellor, graduands, faculty, staff, family, friends, and supporters. My name is Dr. David Richards, and I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Business Administration here at Lakehead University. I would like to start by extending our appreciation to Elder Jerry Martin, who opened our ceremony today with a blessing, and to recognize Madam Chancellor MacLeod for officially opening our ceremony today. I would like to acknowledge the original custodians of this land and pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and future, for they hold the memories, the traditions, the culture, and the hopes of Indigenous peoples. I would also like to recognize that our Thunder Bay and Aurelia campuses are on the traditional lands of some of this country's Indigenous peoples. In Thunder Bay, we are on the traditional lands of the Fort William First Nation, signatory to the Robinson Superior Treaty of 1850. In Aurelia, Lakehead University resides on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe people and of the Rama First Nation. We also acknowledge the history that many nations hold in these areas and look forward to respectful relations with the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people in the spirit of reconciliation. To our graduates, I would personally like to congratulate you on behalf of the Faculty of Business Administration. I also want to welcome family members and friends, faculty, staff, and other supporters. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you here today for the Lakehead University Faculty of Business Administration Convocation. Whether you are in Aurelia, Thunder Bay, or somewhere else in the world, I am glad that you're able to join us here. Like this ceremony, this past year has been different from any other. And while we've had to adapt many of our usual practices, there are some things that have remained consistent. One constant is the pride we feel in our graduating students. I speak for our faculty members, instructors, and staff in the Faculty of Business Administration when I tell you how very proud we are of our graduating classes. I also want to acknowledge the contributions that our students have made to the faculty and to Lakehead University. Both before COVID and during this past year, our students have made a difference. Whether it is through a student organization or club, participation in a case competition or a field placement, our students have represented us well in their work within the university and the community. Those graduating today have had to pivot and adapt to changing circumstances and new challenges. Through this, they have demonstrated their strength and resilience. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the faculty and staff in the Faculty of Business Administration, as well as other departments and services at the university for their efforts to provide exceptional and unconventional experiences for our students. I also want to thank the parents, partners, and other family members for their support of our students during their classes. I am very excited to see all the great things that our students will do in the next few years. Our goal has been to prepare future leaders and who will have meaningful careers after graduation. And I'm confident that we'll hear many great things about the class of 2020 and the class of 2021. I hope that all of you graduating today will stay in touch with the faculty, as well as Lakehead University through the Alumni Association. I look forward to seeing you at future homecoming weekends and other events virtually or on campus. I hope that you enjoy the rest of today's ceremony, and I will close by once again saying congratulations to all our students for a job well done. Miigwech, merci, thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our President and Vice Chancellor at Lakehead University, Dr. Moira McPherson, to bring a special greeting to all of our graduates today, followed by the rest of our program.
Graduates, as we come together today for this special virtual convocation ceremony, you should be so happy and proud of the hard work, thinking, and commitment that has brought you to this day. I wish we were able to share the celebration of your accomplishments together with your family and friends and with your Lakehead family on our campuses. While the pandemic has limited our ability to come together in person, it has not limited the significance of your exceptional achievements and the promise of future successes that stem from learning and living these past years as a Lakehead University student. You have accomplished so much here at Lakehead, and we are hopeful that your efforts going forward will make our world a better place. We are especially proud of how well you've adapted to the challenges we have all faced this past year and how you have demonstrated your resilience and spirit and ownership of your learning goals. Back in 2018, Paul Davidson, head of Universities Canada, stated, "The role of universities is to build resilient, persevering people who are fluent in cultural diversity." That resilience comes from learning to see opportunity in problems and to be determined to do the hard work to realize those opportunities. And this is ever more crucial when quick, superficial, disappointing fixes are presented at every turn. The theme for our most recent Lakehead report to the community was hope and resilience. The report opened with, "In times of adversity, hope is the thing that gives us strength. Lakehead University is a community where hope runs deep because our students, faculty, staff, and alumni are committed to looking beyond ourselves, to offering the best of ourselves." Our report featured stories and videos celebrating inspirational achievements by students like Fatima Ahmed, a 2020 Bachelor of Ed graduate. She's already taught elementary students at the schools in Nunavik, assisted in the fight against HIV in Botswana, and worked with women's development officers in the South Pacific, and served as the executive director helping youth in Nunavik. We celebrated community-engaged scholars like Canada Research Chair in Sustainable Food Systems, Dr. Charles Levko, who works closely with grassroots organizations like the Indigenous Food Circle to find solutions to create a more equitable food system. And our proud alumnus, the Honourable Patty Hajdu, Canada's Minister of Health and the Federal Member of Parliament for Thunder Bay Superior North, who's been at the forefront of Canada's response to the pandemic, leading a complex health response as a global pandemic turned our world and country upside down. Our world and plans are so different now from what was in place when you entered Lakehead University. However, our strategic priorities and specific hopes for you are still strong and fitting today. Lakehead's fundamental strategic priorities are focused on growing our excellence in teaching, learning, and research in a manner that's accessible to all. We believe that everyone from every region and country should be able to access the same opportunities for social and economic mobility. Our mission to be an innovative, comprehensive, innovative university, to think more deeply about what we do and why we do it has never been more important, and that we share and collaborate for the greater good. For the second year in a row, Lakehead University has been recognized as one of the top 100 universities around the world in the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. The impact rankings are the only international performance tables that assess universities against the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. These interdependent goals address global challenges facing the world, including poverty, inequality, peace and justice, and reflect the grand global challenges Lakehead focuses on through its teaching, research, and partnerships. You, our newest class of university graduates, are even more well prepared to lead the lasting transformation our world needs now. While experiencing the tumult of this pandemic, we've become profoundly aware of how well we've adapted to learning from one another, to sharing resources and expertise, and to seeing ourselves as members of communities collaborating for the betterment of our shared social, economic, and physical well-being. We hope you have become more confident in how to use a wider range of technologies to help you connect and thrive in your chosen careers and professions with new levels of effectiveness, whether neighborhoods or hemispheres apart. To families and friends who have supported and encouraged our students through their personal triumphs and tribulations, we are so thankful for your efforts and hope you see this as your day of achievement too. I and many of my colleagues have also supported our own children, partners, and friends who have embarked upon this and completed this important journey. And we so deeply understand and sincerely applaud the personal, emotional, financial dedication that this journey inevitably requires. Congratulations to you, too. Graduates, this is a time of great change. As both a graduate of Lakehead University and a global citizen, you are poised to create a better future for yourself, for the communities you choose to impact, and for our world. All of us at Lakehead hope you will look on your time here in this spectacularly beautiful part of Canada and in our online communities as a positive, transforming experience, learning and living with amazing students, friends, staff, and faculty who've all done their best to make this day possible. Keep us in your hearts and your minds as you, our exceptional 2021 graduates, make our future brighter. We look forward to learning about your many successes. Thank you. All the best. Miigwech.
Welcome, Chancellor MacLeod, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. McPherson, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates. When I found out I'd been selected as the voice of the class, I started thinking of all the things I could talk about, especially after the year we've had. I could talk about all the Zoom calls and the instances of, sorry, I was muted. I could talk about all the plans we've had to change, time and time again, or all the words we overused, such as unprecedented times. But I'd like to focus on the word resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, the ability of a substance or object to spring back into shape. We've had to be incredibly resilient this past year. To the class of 2020, whose plans changed overnight and were unable to have a convocation ceremony until now. And for the class of 2021, who had more time to adjust, but hoped for a different outcome. We've had to move our entire lives online and mourn the student life we once knew, like eating at the Outpost or the Aurelia cafeteria and trying to get a Wi-Fi connection in the Brown building, essentially a new way of living. Through it all, we've been able to fall back on our connections, We're told that in business, it's all about who you know, and this remains unchanged. The connections we've made and maintained during this program will be relevant for years and could lead to great future opportunities. I came to Lakehead University in January 2017 as a mature student, looking to learn all that I could about human resources. Through the Faculty of Business Administration, I was able to pursue learning opportunities to gain experience and confidence within my field, including resume reviewing for the Student Success Center and becoming an active board member for our local HRPA chapter. I know this was the case for several of my classmates who have participated in events such as Enactus, ICBC, the Northern Ontario Business Case Competition, Achieve, and the CPA Manitoba Case Competition, just to name a few. Of course, we wouldn't be here today without recognizing those who have helped us along the way. Thank you to our educators for their guidance during our time with the faculty. Your lessons and advice will stay with us for years to come. Thank you to our families and loved ones who have been with us throughout this entire adventure. Whether you're watching this beside us or on a different computer far away, your love and support has helped us persevere. Thank you to our classmates who have inspired us along the way and become friends over the years. The movie Meet the Robinsons has a quote that inspires me every day: keep moving forward. Even if you make a mistake or experience a major setback, keep moving forward. Despite everything we've experienced, COVID, online tests and presentations, and technical hiccups, we've pushed forward and stayed resilient. And after all this hard work, we get to celebrate. Whether you're pursuing further education, joining the workforce, or taking a break to reflect on your journey, I hope the path you choose makes you the happiest, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. And whatever your plans for tomorrow are, try to take some time today to sit back and enjoy your victory before getting up and moving forward again. Good luck with all your future endeavors, class of 2020 and 2021. Stay safe and have fun. Thank you.
Hello, I am Dr. Naki Sayed, Assistant Dean, Faculty of Business Administration. I am delighted to host the conferring of the degrees and medal portion of the ceremony. Today, our graduates join us virtually from locations all across the globe to celebrate in their academic achievements. I have the honor to present the master's and graduates from the faculty. Before we begin, I would like to request that wherever our graduates may be today, that you please join your graduates in standing together. On the recommendation of the Senate of Lakehead University, I present the candidates who have fulfilled the academic requirements for degrees and diplomas and have complied with all of the requisites of the university. Madam Chancellor, will you admit these graduates?
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit you as graduates of Lakehead University.
You may now take your seats. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Business Administration, I have the honor to present the master's graduate from the faculty, Ashwin Adarsh, Ayodeji Edoluala, Andrew Alt, Ishan Baliwada, Ronak Bomik, Jennifer Karen, Ziyuan Chen, Shaoli Dai, Kiana Faruqi, Shuzio Guan, Suna Jiang, Hitesh Kumar, Lee Nguyen Duenan, Guanan Lee, Mercedes Mora,
Tejaswini Manikyala, Hamid Rahmani, Kyle Nebo, Michael Poirier, Shyam Sankara Raman, Prane Sharma, Ashley Spivak, Katrina Telekainen, Bhavya Vengopala Krishnan, Ahui Wang, Xiaohan Wang, Ping Xia, Mengli Zhao. That concludes our master's graduates. I now have the honor to present our undergraduate graduates from the faculty. Adibayo Adipoju, Rebecca Areganello, Andrew Austin, Samantha Bell, Caroline Blay, Jitesh Buddhapati, O'Shane Burton, Arnold Byland, Avery Kaleya, Ziyu Chen, Siang Cheng, Lisa Shirelli, Joshua Christie, Bryn Cranston, Brent DeGagni, Daniel Del Paccio, Rajan Dillon, Karina Ditchburn, Monica Greendag, Daniel Felice, Scott Gall, Garcia Harbinson, Jolie Hayes, Brittany Irwin, Asfandiyar Khan, Shivam Kurania, Brandon Lancaster, Jesse Leshy, Cooper Leach, Joseph Leonidas, Ziu Liu, Jacqueline Locke, Dion Mike, Destiny Melinfant, Nicole Merchant, Melissa Miller, Sarah Meniachi, Talon Morris, Dylan Morrison, Nicole Nguyen, Wenen Nguyen, Amy Osmalski, Dunya Palish, Stephen Powell Chambers, Muhammad Rashid, Brandon Ring, Alexandra Siancas, Joshua Romano, Casey Ross, Francesca Sacchetti, the Dean Braun Medal for the Faculty of Business Administration, Drew Safranak, Alison Shaw, the Dean's Scholar Award for Business Administration, Saglinda Skelton, Joshua Stowell, Jenny Sue, Joshua Surenkin, the President's Award, Zachary Soya, Matthew Tassoni, Maria Soto, Nicole Verville, Emily Wogelman, Sophia Wadas, Megan Wahlberg, Luhan Wong, the Lloyd Dennis Award for Outstanding Citizenship, the President's Award, Eric Warren, Blake Wyrick, Cole White, Seth Wilson, Mary Wakoma,
Tian Yao,
Putao Yang, Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all the graduates from the Faculty of Business Administration. Congratulations to all of you.
While we meet today on a virtual platform, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the importance of the lands which we each call home. We do this to reaffirm our commitment and responsibility in improving relationships between nations and improving our understanding of local indigenous peoples and their culture. From coast to coast, we acknowledge the ancestral and unceded territories of the Inuit, Métis, and First Nations people that call this land home. Hello, class of 2021. My name is Paul Popoola. I'm a VP and board member of the Alumni Association of Lakehead University and a proud graduate of the Honors Bachelor's of Commerce Program 2010. It's my distinct pleasure to address you in your celebration today, to bring you greetings on behalf of my fellow board members and our extended alumni family. I remember my graduation day with anticipation and excitement, but I was also a little sad as I thought my time with Lakehead was coming to an end. Like you, I became an alumnus and quickly realized that my time with Lakehead was far from over. I was joining a network of over 65,000 proud alumni living and working in over 103 countries all over the world. You are now part of that extended family of amazing individuals. You are Lakehead for life, and I hope you continue to engage with us. But what does it mean to be Lakehead for life? It means being a part of a family that engages, celebrates, and shares with our communities. We do this through a network of chapters, alumni ambassadors, regional activities, both in person and virtual. It also means that each of you will be receiving an alumni scarf and pin. The Alumni Association is very excited to share the news that going forward, the scarf and pin will be mailed to every graduate. And we made some small changes to the scarves, so you'll be the first class to receive and proudly wear the new version. I encourage you to stay connected with Lakehead and follow your fellow alumni through the website, social media, and our alumni e-zine and Journey magazines. Moving forward, your uniqueness will come from what you value, the path you follow, and the decisions you make. You have exemplified the very best of Lakehead University, the often unconventional and always exceptional. Once again, on behalf of your fellow alumni, congratulations on crossing the finish line. Take a moment to enjoy your accomplishments. Good luck on your journey, and always remember that you are Lakehead for life.
I would like to offer my personal congratulations to each of the graduates on your achievement. I cannot begin to know the challenges that many of you have faced and overcome to get to this point. I do know that for all of you, the last year and a half have tested your commitment, your adaptability, and your resilience. I know, too, that the faculty and staff of Lakehead University have worked continuously to ensure that you are provided with opportunities to learn that are as accessible and supported as possible. I trust that despite the unusual challenges of your last semesters, you leave this university with an enthusiasm for learning that will last you for the rest of your lives. I cannot begin to foresee the challenges and the changes that you will encounter as you move forward from here. Your world is not the world I have lived and worked in. It will not be the world of your parents. It's the world of my grandchildren, and it is a world that you will help to shape. I do believe that as graduates, you share a willingness to set goals and work towards them. I am confident that you will be open to new ideas and new approaches. I ask that you stay aware and engaged participants in your new environments, and that you remember always that you can make a difference. I hereby declare this convocation closed.